There's got to be a thumbnail in there somewhere. Yeah, man. I wasn't going to film like a video like this, but I decided I wanted to just kind of be, I don't know, I just kind of had like this random like, hey, let's just like film this and like talk about it. So I'm gonna kind of like talk about my goals for 2022, because I don't really like when people make like resolutions. I feel like a resolution is like, I don't know, it's hard to explain, but like if you want to change something about yourself, just do the effort and change that habit or whatever it may be, you know? So I prefer to make goals to outline what I want the year to look like. So that's what I'm going to be talking about today. I got my crystals all laid out in front of me, as you've seen in that like 4-second clip. My goals this year, as well as how YouTube is going to look, or how I want it to look. I shouldn't say how it's going to look, how I want it to look this year. So yeah, I'm just gonna hop right in, okay? My first goal, now these are not in any particular order or anything like that, just what I think of. Like I wrote them all down last night. I wrote down all of my 2022 goals. So my first one that I'm going to talk about is put forth a complete effort to learning Korean. I love learning and I love learning languages. I started learning Korean a little bit in 2021, but I didn't really put forth an effort to like learn it every day and constantly be studying the language and that kind of thing. So I don't really know that much Korean. I know some Korean, but not a lot. But I do want to learn it, so I am going to put forth an actual effort to learning Korean. That being said, I also am going to put forth an effort to, this is not one that I wrote down, but I am going to put forth an effort to, excuse me, sorry, learn a lot more for my own fulfillment and my own enjoyment. I love to learn, and I have this like schedule, if that's what you want to call it. I've made myself like a schedule, like multiple timetables and stuff like that to like plan out my days for my morning routine, week, and then I have like things that I want to learn. So I have like 6 subjects, what have you, if that's what you want to call them, 6 different topics that I want to fully learn about, and then I've like put them into an not hourly, but like a scheduled timetable, and then alternating weeks to learn different things to like switch it up a little bit, and then an after school is what I called it, a timetable. So like my timetable goes from 8:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. So it's kind of like a school day, and I've kind of like laid it out as if I was like still in high school, which is kind of funny, but for me at least. And then an after school timetable, so how I have everything laid out, and I've planned my entire days because I thrive on routine and schedules. So I think that will really help me for the first little while of 2022. I almost said 2021, 2022. The things I'm going to be learning about are cosmetic chemistry. One day I want to own my own skincare company. That is like, I have a lot of like dreams, you know, when people say like that's the dream, like I have a lot of those. I'm a big dreamer. I have a lot of passions in life, and so anyway, the things I'm going to be learning are cosmetic chemistry, Korean, graphic design, and so that was more of like a blanket statement or like a vague like this is kind of what I'll do. So like graphic design will be like mock-ups for logos and ads and things like that for the skincare company I want to start up, or other things that I want to do, as well as like presentations and things like that, because I like making like presentations and stuff. So that's what that's gonna be. I'm sorry, it's a little shaky. When I move the table, my tripod shakes a little bit, so I'm gonna try not to do that. As soon as I say I'm gonna not do it, I do it. And then business, music, and creative writing and reading. So for business, I already have a lot of business notes. I took every single business course except for grade 12 accounting that my school board had to offer. I took like 4 different business courses as well as accounting, which is a different form of a business course. So I took 5 business courses in high school. So I have a lot of business notes and a lot of very useful information, especially for somebody that wants to start a business. And then music will be me working on my own music, writing and producing. I want to release my own music. That is another goal on here, but that's number 4. I'm getting a little ahead of myself. And I also want to be a producer. I want to produce my own music and other people's music. Like, I want to be a producer. That is one of the dreams. That is one of the passions. Number 2, creative writing and reading. So I'm going to read, this will segue into my second point, but creative writing and reading. So I'm going to read, my second point is that I'm going to read a book every month. And I also, this is going to sound weird, and I think I said this in my Christmas Eve vlog when I like really got deep and reminiscent about 2021 and talked about a lot of stuff. If you haven't watched that, I don't know where the iCards are, but I will put a link to that to go watch that video. It's a cool video in my opinion. I like the video. I do talk a lot, so if you like those kinds of videos, you might like it. I don't know. If you want to watch it, you can. If you don't want to, you don't have to. Creative reading and writing. I'm going to read a book every month, and I'm going to try and read as much as possible, and then I'm going to write notes about those and have an inquiry question and write an essay about said book, or like inquiry question about said book. So I said this in my Christmas Eve vlog, but I like writing essays and stuff. Like grade 11 and 12 English really changed my perspective and feeling towards English and essays and stuff like that. And I really like writing essays, so I'm going to start writing more essays just because, for no reason other than I want to do that. Serving no other purpose than fulfilling joy in my life. Number 3, I want to work out and dance, aka me dancing being me learning K-pop choreo, because that shit is surprisingly intensive. Like, it is a workout in itself. And start working out and doing more yoga and stuff like that to build strength and endurance and stamina in my body, because I'm a lazy piece of shit and I need to start doing more stuff and being more active. Number 4, I want to release music. I have so many different songs in my notes and written down, like over 10 songs. Like, I have enough for, it's a lot. I'm not gonna say how much I have, but it's a lot. And I have the ideas in my head of how I want them to sound. So I'm gonna start executing that plan. Stay tuned. Number 5, fall more and more in love with myself. Just really working on me and working on my growth and just being happy with myself and my life and doing what I have to do to make me happy and me being content with my day-to-day life. Number 6, take a trip to Vancouver. I want to go to Vancouver this year. I went last year. Sneezing break. It's almost 11:11. Make a wish. Taking a trip to Vancouver. That's where I was at. I went last year in the summer to take my brother there. He lives there. And I'm gonna go take a trip to Vancouver to visit him and his girlfriend, because I liked Vancouver when I was there. I was a little on edge just because it was my first time being in a city that big. I did like it. It was a little intense and a lot to take in, but I did like it. I want to explore more of Vancouver and also just like the world. Like, yep, and that's all I'm gonna say about that. Number 7, posting more consistently on YouTube. I want to actually like put forth an effort to like consistently upload on YouTube. I love doing YouTube. I love editing. I love the entire process. It's 11/11, make a wish. I'm sorry. Anyway, I love the editing part the most, I think. I love filming. I truly, truly do. But I love the editing part the most, I think. Editing, when I upload a video, it makes me feel so good about myself. Like, I created that. Like, I did that. So, I want to post more consistently on YouTube. Number 8, make money. I think I want to get a part-time job, and then at some point this year, and then save that money, and also make other money with personal endeavors. And then save that money for an apartment. I don't know when I'm gonna buy an apartment, but at some point I want to be able to buy myself an apartment, so I'm gonna save lots of money. And the last one that I've written down is to have faith in my spirit guides and my spiritual practice. I'm not gonna go fully in depth into my spiritual beliefs, but I do believe that we have spirit guides that guide us and nurture us through whatever it is that we're going through, and they keep us on the right path that we're supposed to be on. So, fully putting forth my faith into my spirit guides and my spiritual practice is something that I want to fully commit to. Not to say that I'm not now, because I do think that I am, but I want to continue that and continue learning and exploring that to benefit myself. Yeah. So, those are my goals for this year. I think that this year is going to be really good. I think that I am at a place now where I'm fully ready to create the life that I want to live. I got super distracted. What was I saying? Oh, I'm fully ready and committed to making this year the best year of my life. And I think that every new year is going to be a better year. I think that we have ups and downs, but the downs are life lessons and our learning points. So I've talked for a long time about that, but I already have been filming for 20 minutes. And yeah, so I'm gonna go now. Those are my goals. I hope that you make some goals and push yourself to be a better version than you were last year, because there's always room for growth. So okay, I'm gonna end the video here. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you like me or the content that I create, subscribe to my channel, turn on the post notifications so you know when I post a video. You're doing amazing. I hope you have an amazing day or night wherever you are. You're beautiful. You're amazing. I love you. Drink your water, take your vitamins, take care of yourself. I love you. You're doing amazing. Hope you have an amazing day or night wherever you are. I already said that, but I will see you in the next one. Probably at the same place, probably at the same time, because I'm inconsistent, but I'm trying to get better, and I love you. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Bye. Look at this howlite, by the way. Do you see that? Is it focusing?